Hello everyone, I am here today with something a little bit different. I've not been able to make a video lately. I've had company and just been really busy, and I really wanted to do just some shout outs today to some YouTubers that have inspired me, and also some Etsy shops where I regularly purchase from. And they're not really in any particular order, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background of how I actually got into junk journaling. And I really think it's important that we express our gratitude to others who inspire us, and that's pretty much what this video is about. So um, I want to start by saying, I have a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. So if you're not mentioned, it's not because I don't watch you. It's just there are so many. So I'm really just going to name like my top 10 people that I actually watch on a regular basis. And this is just in the crafting genre, if you want to say that. This is not the other people that I watch, like Christian YouTubers or cleaning YouTubers, or Dollar Tree haul YouTubers, people like that. I'm not talking about those. I'm just specifically talking about people that inspire me in my business and in my work. So I hope that makes sense. But I really think it's important to let those people know that their work does not go unnoticed. You know, as a YouTuber, I now realize how hard it is to do videos. You have to prep for setting up to record, and then you have to know what you're recording, whether it's a tutorial or if it's just a flip through or whatever it may be. Then you have to upload it to your computer, and then you might have to edit it, and then you upload it to YouTube, and then you have to do your description, and then you're putting, if it's something you're selling, you're putting it on Etsy, and you're taking pictures and you're listing it. And if you're not a YouTuber, you do not realize the time that it takes to do all those things. I didn't realize it until I actually got into it, because I thought, well, it can't be that hard. It can't be that time consuming, and honestly it is. There is a lot of time and a lot of work that goes into doing videos and making journals, and having an Etsy shop or a shop online, period. So I think it's just important that we let people know who inspire us, and that we are grateful for them. I have been a paper crafter for 25 years. I started in scrapbooking. I also embroidery and crochet and cross stitch, and you know I've just always been a very crafty person. My mom taught me to crochet when I was about 10 years old. So I love doing any types of crafts. But I want to give you a little bit of a background on how I actually started in this. And honestly, I can't even remember how I ran across her video. But I come across Yvonne Preston, and she was doing a flip through of one of her journals. And I was instantly hooked, and I thought, okay, I've got to make one of these. So the first three people that I started watching regularly was Yvonne, Patricia Vermontes, and Nazi from Amity Bloom. And those were the three people that I actually started watching, and I binge watched them. And during that week of watching them, I literally went and I got all my scrapbooking stuff out and just started making journals, and started learning how to do pamphlet stitching, to bind your journals and signatures and all that. And I was just hooked, and it has been just my obsession, I guess you would say, ever since. So it's my dream. I love it. I love doing it. This is my happy place in my craft room. And I just wanted to tell you guys kind of how that happened. And honestly, I don't know how I ran across her video. This is one of the journals that I got from her, and this was a custom order. I asked her to make me a Parisian themed shabby chic journal, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It sits in my craft room as decor right now. I just can't write in it. It is just so pretty. And once in a while, I'll just flip through and look at all the pretty stuff, and then I'm like, no, I'll put it back. But one of these days, I'm going to write in it. But she really just outdid herself, And she just put so many like bead dangles and so much beautiful trim and lace, and I just can't, I can't write in it. I did order another one from her that I did write in, which I've showed in my videos. I used it as my honeymoon journal, but I just absolutely adore this journal. So it just sits over there as decor for right now. And Yvonne, I just want you to know how much I appreciate all your hard work, all your videos. You have really inspired me from the beginning. And Patricia is another one. And this, I will show you. Uh, get ready, because this thing is a beast. If you can see this, this is 3 signatures. And this is the largest journal she said she's ever made. And it was a custom order. I wanted a Gone with the Wind. This is, let me measure this. It's like 4-inch spine, guys. This thing is a beast. And I do not write in this one either. This one sits in my bedroom. It sits by my bed with my pictures of Scarlett O'Hara and, you know, Rhett Butler. And because, yes, I'm a Gone with the Wind fanatic. Is that not gorgeous? And they both have flip-throughs of these on their channel. This one is Patricia Vermontes, and this one is Yvonne Preston. So, and I'm not going to link everybody today and all these Etsy shops because it would just take me all day. But anyway, I just want to thank you ladies, Patricia and Yvonne, for all your inspiration and for getting me into this, starting into this, and just giving me a love for making journals. So I really appreciate you girls. I know the work that you do and how hard it is. So I'm just going to list like the top 10 people that I watch regularly. This is not by all means everybody that I watch, because I do watch a lot of people. But of course Yvonne and Patricia and Nazi, I already mentioned. Diane Shaw, who is a dear friend, and she is just such a sweetheart. I love her personality, and that's what drew me to her channel. And I watch her faithfully. I love her. Lori Fesco, I think's how you pronounce her last name, Girl on the Ridge. I started watching her, I don't know, maybe a year ago. And I love Lori. She has a very unique style, and so I watch her regularly. Melissa at Pink Paper Peppermints, I've watched for a long time. I really like her videos. She has a lot of good tips. And Nick the Booksmith, of course. And I actually started watching her later on. And then I realized, you know, a lot of people watched her. You know, sometimes we just don't run across certain people. But I really started binge watching her also. And Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, which I'm on her design team. But I started watching her before, and I fell in love with her work. I absolutely love her designs. She is just amazing, and that's why I actually applied for her design team call, is because I loved her work. I've turned, you know, a few calls down. I'm very picky, and, you know, I want to promote the people that I honestly and truly love and adore their work. And so I am very blessed to work for Tina, and I really appreciate you giving me this chance, Tina. I watch Liz, the Paper Project, and I've watched her for a really long time, and I just absolutely love her little micro mini journals, which I have one right here, actually sitting here, that I was inspired to make, and now I'm like hooked on these little things. And that one's mine. I don't use it, it just sits there for pretty. But I really like her. And of course Artie Mays, you know, who doesn't watch Artie Mays? And actually I'm going to mention one more, is Gina at the Firefly Studio, because I just started watching her recently, and I'm really just loving her channel. So, and there's many other people that I watch. You know, I started watching Susie, the Creative Cafe Girl. I love her work too. Emily, who is newer on YouTube at Emma Fimmer's Treasures, a dear friend of mine, just love her to death. There's Johanna, Kate the Skate, Gina at the Rebookery. I mean, you know, there's all kinds of people that I watch. So if you guys want to check any of them out, just look them up. You're going to find them. Some of them are featured on my channel, and you can find them that way. So some of the Etsy shops that I wanted to mention, and these are the ones that I order from regularly. I order from them on a regular basis. Now, I order from a lot of people, but the ones that I order from repeatedly, and I'm a faithful shopper there, is the ones I want to mention. And number one is Denise's shop at A Tattered Dream. I have ordered from her from the very beginning. She has beautiful, beautiful items. I think I mentioned it in another video, and I think she has this one out now, but she had sent me some beautiful fabric, just frayed fabric, and I put it in a journal. But a lot of the stuff that I have over here is from Denise's shop. I love her products. She's an amazing person, and so I order from her. The other, I think I have 3 more that I ordered from the beginning, and that was Color Kissed Silk. That's where I get all of my sari silk, and I also, when I first started, I ordered a ton of the bead dangles, just smaller ones that you could add and make bigger ones. I ordered some of those. The paper basket is somewhere that I order from. I don't know some of the stuff I've bought because I buy from so many people, but I've bought a lot of things from her. Wrapworks is someone that I started purchasing from the very beginning, and there was, different bags or journaling tags, things like that I purchased there. And I also have ordered from S&M Tiffany Lane quite a few times. So that's my go-to shops. I'm always looking for new shops, and I will definitely promote shops that I like, and I will mention them. But these are the ones that I shop at frequently for my go-to things. My favorite digitals artists, I should say, which are the ones that I started with, was Artie Mays. She was the very first one I ever purchased from, and I have bought tons of her kits. Andrea does an amazing job. I love her work, and so she was the very first one I bought from. The second person I bought from was Sue at Country at Heart. I think it's 2008. Country at Heart 2008 on Etsy. I love her work. Very beautiful, shabby chic, all kinds of different things to pick from. You can't go wrong there. And then I found Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. And when I found her kits, I was in love because it's just me to a T. Very shabby chic, very just muted colors. I love it, and that's why I applied for her design team, which I have a design team project coming up. So I absolutely love those as far as digitals. I've also purchased from Tsunami Rose, but not her digitals. I've purchased some that was already printed out, like a mystery bag or something. I've purchased her lace. That's Daisy. I'm sure everybody knows who that is. And so those are some of my favorite Etsy shops that I purchased from. Now, like I said, there's new ones that I've not even discovered yet. There are people, like, for example, Diane at My Old Barn Door. She's Shawcraft One here on YouTube. My Old Barn Door is her Etsy shop, and I purchase from her quite a bit. But it's not usually supplies. It'll be, she has a lot of live sales, so I'll buy books or fabric or whatever it may be. But it's not a regular thing. And what I'm trying to tell you guys is what I purchase regularly from, as far as my trims, my bags, my tags, laces, things like that, if I run out, I have to go get my, my sari silk. I go back to those same shops. So if you guys have any suggestions on different shops, let me know. I will be glad to check them out. And these are not the only shops that I do buy from. These are just the ones where I've started from the beginning, and who I purchase from now. So and like I said, there's a lot more than that. But I just want to thank all you ladies that I've mentioned, who I watch for inspiration. I hope you guys realize that you really impact people more than you know. And I just want to thank you all for that. I try to give credit when I do a video. If I remember where I got that idea, I always try to credit that person. I think it's very important that we let other people know where we get our inspiration from. unless of course we can't remember, which is easy for me because I forget a lot of things. The ladies that run their Etsy shops, like Denise, you know, she has orders continually. She doesn't stop, and she's very busy, and she puts a lot of effort, a lot of time into her Etsy shop, and so do these other ladies. I don't know them personally. I've not really talked to them. I've spoken to Denise a couple of times through messages and things, but it's a lot of work, and you know, we need to really appreciate these people that go through all this excuse me, you know, on their Etsy shops, because I have an Etsy shop, and you know, mine's just journals or a few supplies, but mine is nothing like what other people do when they're putting out tons and tons of supplies, like Denise or the paper basket, you know, Wrapworks, things like that. They're really putting out lots of the same thing continually. And so, you know, I give you girls props for doing what you do. And I thank you girls for your inspiration also, and for the little goodies that you send when I reorder from you. That makes a big difference. And I want to thank all of my viewers because I really appreciate you guys. It is what keeps me going. You know, I wouldn't do videos if it wasn't for you guys. If nobody was watching my videos, of course I wouldn't do them. So you guys give me inspiration and want to get on and do more videos, which I have a couple craft with me tutorial slash things coming up, process videos, I guess. So hopefully you will be subscribed and you can watch those things coming up. And I might be doing a sneaky giveaway soon. And I do have a design team project for Tina coming up also. So I've just got to get the time to get it all done. But last week I was really busy, and I'm sorry I did not get a video out. But I am back, and I'm going to get something uploaded soon. So just a big shout out to everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You guys have a blessed day. Bye.